This video will help you understand the General Education Program, or GEP course requirements for the economics degrees in the Poole College of Management. There are two degree options for economics majors, the Bachelor of Arts in Economics as well as the Bachelor of Science in Economics. In the next two slides, you will learn the main differences between the two degrees. The characteristics of the Bachelor of Arts, or BA, in Economics are displayed on screen. At the core, the program is a liberal arts-based curriculum that contains more flexibility than any other degree plan. The characteristics of the Bachelor of Science, or BS in Economics, are listed here. The core of this degree plan contains more rigorous math and science requirements, along with a greater study of analytical economics concepts. There are 6 primary categories that we will discuss in order to acquaint you with your GEPs, including Humanities and Social Sciences, Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Interdisciplinary Perspectives, Physical Education Requirements, Co-Requisites, and Electives. You will learn about each of these requirements section by section. It is recommended that you view the printout of your degree audit as we go through each section and make notations if necessary about the things that you don't understand or may have additional questions about. Take note of the key listed at the top of your degree audit so you know what the red X, green check, yellow diamond, and blue star mean. As we go through this section and others, make note of courses that you feel you have taken but may currently have a red X by them. These would be courses you could submit a request for degree requirement exception as mentioned in the MyPAC video. The Humanities and Social Sciences appear in Section 3 on your degree audit. You will notice that sometimes there is only one option to fulfill a course requirement, while you will have several options for others. When you have options, you will see the requirement details icon in blue writing on the right-hand side of your screen. If you click on requirement details, you will find a list of course choices that fulfill that requirement. We will talk about the Humanities and Social Science requirements line by line. However, there is some variability between the BA and BS degrees. If you ever do not see the name of the requirement of which we are speaking, it is likely because you have already completed that requirement. For example, both the BA and BS degrees have an advanced writing requirement. Once you take that course, the words advanced writing will change to reflect the name of the course you took to fulfill this requirement. English 101 is a 4-hour English composition course required for all students. If you have taken 2 3-hour composition courses, your English 101 requirement has been satisfied. If you still have a red X on your degree audit, please contact your advisor so they can move the second composition course into the correct space. If you have taken only 1 3-hour English composition requirement, you have the option to fulfill your final hour of credit by taking the 1-hour English 105 course to fulfill your 4th hour for this requirement. Foreign language. For the BA in Economics, Foreign Language Level 201 is required. This is the 3rd level of foreign language, and there are many options that you can fulfill this requirement. Option 1. Take the 3 traditional course sequence. This is the best course of action if you have never studied a foreign language or if it has been a long time since you have taken the foreign language. If you take the same language that you took in high school, the first level is considered review and will not count toward your course requirements for graduation. This course will count toward your GPA if you take it at NC State. Option 2. Go to the language lab and take a computerized placement test to determine which level of language in which you should start. You can find their hours by going to www.ncsu.edu and searching for Foreign Language Placement Test. If you place into the 102 level but haven't taken the language in some time, you might consider the 110 option if you are taking either Spanish or French. FLF 110 and FLS 110 are accelerated courses that combine two levels of their respective languages into one semester. This allows you to complete the foreign language requirement in 2 semesters, but you must place into either 102 or 110. Option 3. If you have transferred in credit for foreign language, you may start at the next level. For example, if you have transferred in a level 1 language, you can start at level 2. If you speak another language fluently, take a look at the bottom of your degree audit where you see non-degree courses. If you see the native fluency notation, contact your advisor so they can move an elective course in the foreign language space if it has not already been done. If you do not see the native fluency notation, contact Dr. Dudley Marquis via email with the information listed on the PowerPoint slide. For the BS in Economics, your high school proficiency will fulfill your language requirement. If you did not take a foreign language in high school or did not earn proficiency, the second level of foreign language 102 is required. Contact your academic advisor if you have questions about this requirement. Communications. The communications requirement is for the Economics BA only. If you click on Requirement Details, you will see a list of options that satisfy these requirements. Remember, if you have already taken a course that satisfies this requirement, the word communications will be replaced by the name of the course. 6 hours of humanities are required, and you will choose from 2 different categories of humanities courses. These selections and categories can be found by clicking Requirement Details. 3 hours of social sciences and additional breadth coursework is required. Your options can be found by clicking the Requirement Details button. The next section we will cover contains your math and science requirements. The BA requirements for natural science include 7 hours of natural science. One of these courses must include a lab. You can click on Requirement Details if you would like a list of options that will meet this requirement. For the BS requirements, you must complete 15 units of natural science coursework. Similar to the BA, you will take 7 hours of natural science from the courses listed in Requirement Details. In addition, you will take 8 units of a natural science sequence. Your options can be found on screen in addition to clicking Requirement Details. The first math requirement that is listed on your degree audit is the calculus requirement, which appears in the 20 position. In Poole, students must take 4 hours of calculus. For some students, like the one pictured on screen, they will take a 3-hour calculus course and they will fulfill their remaining hour with Math 132 or ST 307. The Math 132 course is a computational lab, while ST 307 is an introduction to SAS statistical programming. We are encouraging students to take ST 307 as it is a more useful course, particularly if you are interested in data analysis. If you took a 4-hour calculus course previously, it will likely transfer in as Math 141, which is a 4-hour course that satisfies your entire calculus requirement. Some students will have taken a 3-hour calculus course and a 1-hour lab. For instance, if you have taken Math 263, Brief Calculus, and Math 263A at a North Carolina community college, you have completed your 4-hour calculus requirement. Other schools may have similar circumstances. In this case, if the 4th hour of calculus still has a red X by it, contact your academic advisor so the lab can be moved into that position. The second math requirement is finite math for the BA. This can also be met by scoring a 3 or better on the AP Statistics exam or by transferring in ST 311. If you have done this, your advisor should move the credit for ST 311 into the finite math position. Please contact your advisor if ST 311 still needs to be moved into the Math 114 space. Finally, you must take Econ and Business Statistics, which is Business 350 or ST 350. Previous AP Statistics credit for ST 311 will not meet this requirement. As mentioned previously, the BS has the same 4-hour calculus requirement. However, your 3-hour course must be the equivalent of Math 131. If you take or transfer in Math 131, you will still need to take either Math 132 or ST 307 to complete the 4 hours of required calculus. If you have transferred in Math 121, you will need to take either Math 131 and 132 or Math 141. Please contact Dr. Molly Finn, whose contact information is on screen, for assistance. Calculus 2 is also required for the Economics BS. You must either take Math 231 or 241. Therefore, if you transfer in Math 121, please contact Dr. Finn for registration assistance. BS majors may either take Math 242, which is Calculus 3, or Math 114, Finite Math. Just as in the BA, ST 311 or an AP score in statistics of 3 or higher will satisfy your MA 114 requirement. If you have transfer credit for ST 311 and it has not been moved on your Math 114 requirement, please contact your academic advisor. BS majors have a quantitative elective requirement found in position 55. You can click on requirement details to learn more about your options for this requirement. Pay careful attention to the prerequisites for these courses to ensure you have completed them. Finally, BS majors must also take Economics and Business Statistics, which is Business 350 or ST 350. The next sections we will cover are the Interdisciplinary Perspectives, Physical Education, and Co-Requisite sections. Each Economics BA student is required to complete 3 hours of interdisciplinary coursework, and BS students must complete 6 hours. These courses combine in-depth material for multiple academic disciplines. You will get a general idea of these courses if you click on the Requirement Details button and look at the options for fulfilling this requirement. There are 2 hours of physical education that are required, one at the 100 level and another at either the 100 or 200 level. If you have taken any active, non-classroom based PE course, it should be placed in the 100 level space. If that has not been done, contact your academic advisor so they can move the course. When searching in MyPack for PE courses, you will look under the HES prefix as PE courses are taught in the Health and Exercise Studies department. If you have served in the military, contact your academic advisor about obtaining credit for your PE requirement. The next section we will discuss is the Co-Requisites section. Co-requisites are requirements that can be coupled with other course requirements. While M100 is not specifically required for the Economics BS majors, it is the only 1-hour credit class that you can take to satisfy your U.S. Diversity co-requisite. Your second co-requisite is the Global Knowledge requirement. These courses contain information about people and cultures outside of the United States. If you plan to study abroad during your time in Poole, any course you take abroad will satisfy your Global Knowledge requirement. The Global Knowledge requirement is easiest to couple with your Humanities, Additional Breadth, or Interdisciplinary Perspectives requirements. This is the only place where you can satisfy 2 requirements with 1 course. This concludes the Economics General Education Program video. Please proceed to the Economics Major Requirements video.